All right. First and foremost, good evening. It is February 12th, 2025. Welcome to my new and improved channel, The Awakening of Life. Yes, where we provide representation for the underdog. Now, before I begin this video, I would like to say all forms of bullying, harassment, judging, um, the trolling, whatever you want to bring that's full of negativity, leave it at the door, because I'm providing representation for those who are the outcasts, those are the rejected, those who do not fit into societal norms, those who just are loners or looking for a place of community. Right here, right now, you will find it. You will find in this channel that you're loved, you're respected, you're cherished. Here, you will find the true embracement that you have been seeking this entire time. And I really mean to say that, because we are dealing right now in some hard times. We have been facing a lot of the judgment. We've been facing a lot of the ridicule. We've been cast aside. See, one thing we understand is society tends to favor the rich and powerful. It sees us as a threat. And the reason why it sees us as a threat, because we have displayed to the masses that there is more than one way to live. We have decided, why wait to live when we can live today? Why sit here and work to feed the beast when in reality the beast is never satisfied? The beast will always require more and more, to the point where you have nothing left to give. And I see it, man. I see a lot of the people in tears. They're crying because their futures are uncertainty. Their rights are being stripped away. And we already know how the algorithm works, right? The algorithm is going to show us what we are seeking. And the more that we consume negative content that's going to our mind, the more it's going to stay in our heart. See, a lot of us are drinking and consuming the poison, hoping that it may affect someone else, but internally it's affecting us. And by it affecting us, it's preventing us from being who we need to be. So we understand that once we work on ourselves, then we can start making a difference out here in the community. Then we can start speaking life to the people who are broken. Then we can all of a sudden empower those who need the empowerment, who need to be listened to. If you had a hard day, as long as you keep it respectful, my comment section is always open, because you will find that you're not alone in your struggle. You'll find that there are people just like you that are just trying to figure this thing out. And to support what I'm saying, right? The system has told us, if we work hard and we do what we're told, we go to school, go to college, do all this X, Y, and Z, that there'll be light at the end of the tunnel. And so far, none of that remains true. We tried it their way and it didn't work. So it's up to us now to figure out what we want, how we want to live life. See, the people at the top, they always gonna sell you the steak without the sizzle. That's what their job is. They always gonna tell you, oh, well, we're gonna make America great. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. But here's a news flash, and here's the real kicker, right? These problems was here before you were born, and these problems will remain after you leave. Because there's always a narrative for every single generation. If it's not about race, it's going to be about religion. If it's not about religion, it's going to be about gender. If it's not about gender, it's going to be about something else. So really, you will never find peace as long as you choose to play the game. And people like myself, as well as other people, we have awakened to the truth of the matter. And that's what causes us to see life in a different way, per se. It's forced us to really see the hands that we've been dealt with, and we had to come to terms with it. And not only that we had to come to terms with it, but we had to realize that our existence could potentially be a threat to those who are still asleep. See, those who are asleep, they unfortunately want to believe in a faulty system. They want to believe that things are going to change. It's only until they reach about, give or take, 45 to 50, 55, they start having a midlife crisis. That midlife crisis has them reflecting on the things that they should have done. So that's why when they see you, you're a constant reminder of what they could be doing right now, but choose not to do because they are afraid if they was to truly be themselves, what that will mean for them. It'll mean that they will lose on all the fake friends that they have surrounding them, all the pennies, people who are lesser value. They'll lose out on, jobs. They'll lose out on things, and nobody's willing to take that risk and stand up 10 toes down. To be yourself means that you may have to be rejected. To be yourself means that you may have to be an outcast. To be yourself means that you might not have someone at your corner at the end of the day. But rest assured, you may lose all, but at the same time, you have gained. You have gained peace within yourself. You have gained a new sense of belonging. Everything that has happened to you has led you to visit my channel. And because you're able to visit my channel, you feel like there's some hope. Now, I know going forward, they say words alone cannot inspire. However, if you find like-minded people and you're willing to build a community without ill will or ill intention, there's a possibility that you could create your own dynasty within your community, whatever that means. It means that everybody has a sense of belonging. Case in point, right? You get 10 families, you put 10 families together to build, to grow. I mean, you can reach the ceiling and beyond. But a lot of us are still stuck. We're stuck because we're afraid of the unknown. The unknown scares us. And for my loners out there, for the people who've been rejected, for, the outcasts out there, you know exactly what I'm saying. You know exactly what it is. Because right now, not a lot of people have faith. And, I'm on here and say I can't say that I don't blame them. But in this time, real leaders stand up. In this time, real people come out here and they make content like this to let people know that it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. It's just one day at a time. If you try to handle it all at once, then you're missing the plot. Times like this are the reasons why we should grow. It fortifies our will in order to acquire the skills that we need to move forward in life. Yeah, I'm on my own journey as an outcast. And I try to go and make videos where I can show my face because I don't believe in hiding. I don't believe in, dancing around the subject. I believe in throwing the information out there. Case in point, right? I'm walking around with a moo-moo on. I don't care. I got to the point where I can't care. I can't give a damn. Because the bottom line is, if you try it their way, in reality, no one cares. If you try it your way, now all of a sudden, everybody's a mental health counselor. All of a sudden, everybody knows the keys. All of a sudden now, you have people that's trying to condemn you. And some of these people wouldn't even give you water if you were thirsty, or give you food if you was hungry. So this is why it's important to work on ourselves and build from there and get with people that are like-minded. If you have a special way to show people that you're safe, find a way in secret. Formulate meetings if you got to. For example, all it takes is 10 people again. Find a place where you can meet every week. People who are a trusted ally. And say, hey, this is what we're going to do in code. This is how we're going to move. This is how we're going to do this. And then ride with it. But you don't got nothing else to lose. And that's what this channel is built off of. The awakening of life. Speaking life to the people who are broken. Comment, rate, and please subscribe. Thank you for your time.